So, Ghislaine Maxwell, at her new minimum security federal prison / work camp, has qualified for work release, which from what I understand means that she gets to leave during the day, go get a job. First of all, who's going to hire her? What job would she work at? I wouldn't imagine she's allowed to be in the presence of minors. It's ridiculous and stupid. She did not qualify for and was rejected from the program that they have at this work camp where inmates train service dog puppies. She was rejected from that program because she is not a nonviolent offender. And the woman who runs that program, I saw an interview with her. She's like, those relationships between an inmate and the puppy that they are training are based on trust. And they're based on a trustworthy connection between the animal and their trainer. This whole thing is completely insane. She qualified for work release. I can barely wrap my head around that. And that was after she had a 2-day-long interview with Todd Blanch, the number 2 with the DOJ, who was Donald Trump's former criminal attorney, in his criminal trial, where a little over a year ago he was convicted of 34 felonies that remain on his record. He's desperate for her to clear him. She's desperate to tell him whatever he wants to hear so that he'll give her a pardon. And now she went from a high security prison in Florida, where she most definitely was not qualified to leave during the day. She's a convicted child sex trafficker. Multiple victims at her trial testified in court publicly that she actively and voluntarily participated in abusing these young women when they were minors. And she qualifies for work release? But, you know, MAGA, protect the kids. Protect the kids. Donald Trump got a convicted child sex trafficker who was sentenced to 20 years in prison. She's about 3 years into that sentence. She was sentenced in June of 2022. Donald Trump has arranged for her to be released from prison multiple times a week. Nothing matters anymore.